Two young men convicted of felonies are avoiding time through a special program. I'm a Green Bay neighborhood reporter Andrew Amuzu with more on their story and how they're getting a new start.
We're not going to serve any of that.
I spoke with Henry Guile and Joe Sampton at Angelina's, where they now work. Opportunities that may not have happened.
You know, I find the value in what I've got here.
Both grew up in Green Bay. Henry, a football standout at Preble, who played at the University of Iowa. But he says after a close friend died, he came home.
For me, it was just like all sense of purpose was kind of lost.
Growing up, Joe says he had run-ins with the law, became a young father, and dealt with loss.
I lost my mom a month after my son is born. A couple months after, we got to find out you got to have a heart surgery.
They said hard times led to bad decisions and felony charges for nonviolent crimes. But a local man got them on their feet.
But he just smiled and said, "I got you."
Eddie Boyce created the Young Adult Court, an intense program with a strong team unique to Brown County. Participants can avoid some convictions and even, in some cases, have charges expunged.
I grew up like them. So I feel like, hey, you know what? Let me lay down the tracks for the next young individual who feels like I'm never gonna make it out.
The program, it really did help, you know, just having a set schedule. Or just be prepared for things, or just be up early in the morning because you got things to do, you know, go to work.
District Attorney David Lassay says these programs show promise.
When you give that 360-degree care, when you provide all those resources, recidivism rates go down. Your likelihood of being successful with that candidate increases.
Henry and Joe became familiar with this building. How often do you think that you've been here?
Oh, in a year, probably about like 50 to 100 times, somewhere in that area.
Now looking forward, they acknowledge the stigma associated with their past, but are prepared to face and have conversation with those who don't believe in change.
I know it's going to eat you up when I smile at you at the red light perfectly fine. So that's just something they got to live with. I'm okay.
Eddie's Young Adult Court started in February 2021 and currently has 4 participants pushing for graduation and a fresh start. In Green Bay, Andrew Amuzu, NBC 26.